Welcome to my first of my how-to series, and today we're going to how to thicken up those eyebrows. If you've not seen me before, I am revisiting my love of doing YouTube videos about makeup because I've retired from my business. And for those of you who were clients of my business, I'll be sharing some of the tips of the natural things like hair care and skin care that I've learnt over the years, so you'll be able to benefit from those. But also I'm going to be going back to what I did during lockdown, which was some of these YouTube videos. So today, as I said, is the first of my how-to. The question is, how do I know what to do? Well, I'm an avid reader of makeup advice and tutorials on YouTube, but my background was modelling, and then I was in later life a beauty therapist and have done makeup for people for years and years. And when I was modelling, I was doing makeup for other models as well. So as well as my own a lot of the time. So you pick up a lot, and of course I dealt with lots of professional makeup artists, and so you pick up a lot of tips, and I've used them over the years. And other than that, I just love makeup. So I wanted to talk to you about a few products that are going to help you out. So I'm 56. As you know, I have no Botox, no fillers, no nothing. I just rely on enjoying the fact that I've smiled through my life, and that's why I've got wrinkles. And if you do choose to go down the fillers and Botox route, obviously that's great. We're all allowed to do whatever makes us feel good. So if you do have Botox, you generally have a bit of help with the lifting up of the eyes, but what we can do is do a fake version of that. So I wanted to talk to you about that. For one, we're going to look at positioning of the eyebrows, and two, the products that are available to help you. And so first of all, I'm going to just show you how, as a beauty therapist, you measure where someone's eyebrows can go. And this is going to help you out. And this is going to help you out if you really have blank bits of eyebrow. So I'm quite lucky. I've still got some eyebrow pretty much everywhere. I do have some spaces in it. But if your eyebrows start growing about here, or you're missing a tail, this is going to help you out, okay? So first things first, we get a pencil, an eyebrow pencil. If you don't use an eyebrow pencil, you can use anything and then just rub it out with a cotton bud afterwards. So you use the side of your nostril, and you're going to go straight up to crossing the corner of your eye, like that. It's a bit, on a finer pencil, it's a bit easier to see. But you're going to go straight up, and that is where your inner, you see I've just marked a dot there, that is where your inner dot should go, where your inner brow should go, and you'll be able to use different products to help you achieve that. So again, we're going to use the side of, this is quite thick to be able to demonstrate what I'm doing, but we use the side of the nostril, and we go, there are a number of different ways you'll see people, but I've always gone through the iris, so don't just poke your iris, so through the iris, and that is, if you're looking forward, that is going where your lift should be, and that is how we're going to give that fake Botox look. And then for where your tail should end, you go to the corner, you cross again from your nostril to the corner of your eye, and that's where your tail should go. And you don't want to bring it any further down, especially at our age. Even if you're younger and watching this, you don't want to do that, but if you're in your 50s, 60s plus, you don't want to go any further down, because it helps to create a drooping eye look. So then we've got the shape. If you know a good beauty therapist, and you've got a lot of eyebrow, if you know a good beauty therapist who follows those rules to create a shape, a good way to start is to get them to help you with getting your shape started. But if not, we can do it now. And so I've got a few products here. I've got some pencils. This is an e.l.f. pencil. This is a Bobbi Brown pencil, which is now dyed. It's a bit dark for me now as well, because I'm a bit paler. But that was a lovely pencil. I can recommend the Bobbi Brown, although it's quite a thick end to it. I'm not a massive fan of the Maybelline pen, because but I think maybe I got the wrong colour. I got the blonde and you can't see it. I've got this pencil as well. This is a collection pencil from Superdrug, Incredibrow. you know, it's from just, I think it's just called Collection. That's a really nice pencil. That's got quite a lovely fine tip. In fact, I might use that one to show you. And obviously got the e.l.f. one. But I've also found this brilliant new product. I've also, for years and years, also used highbrow powders, and these are also excellent. And there's a 24-hour pigment, and if you've got plenty of hairs, I'd say that's a really good way to do it, to use a shadow. I mean, it lasts you a lifetime. You buy it once and it lasts you forever. But you can shadow in to create a bit more depth. But what I'm going to do today is show my ladies who probably need a bit more hair definition. So there's lots of ways to go. If you've got any questions, I can do a powder brow and show you how I would do that. But today I'm going to use pencil. So in fact, we'll just grab a closer mirror, which will help me show you this. So I'm going to go in quite near. And I don't care that you see my wrinkles, because wrinkles mean I smile. So you can see I've got my dot here. So what I'm going to do is do really light strokes up there to start my brow there. So you can square it off a little bit, not a straight square line like the awful, I don't know, like plasters on above people's eyes. And we're going to just take that up. I'm trying to look and show you at the same time. Now, what's really important on the top, what you find on the top of your brows start to become invisible. The hair, I'm going to come super close. The hair is still there, but it goes quite invisible. So we're going to just, it's okay to go above the eyebrow so long as it's where there is hair. Don't start going any higher than where you've got eyebrow growth, because it will completely change the shape of your face, and not for a good look. We're going to drag queen, which I love, but that's not what you want, girls. So this is where I do have hair. You just can't see it. So I'm just going to mark that, and I'm taking that to that high point that I marked earlier. And then here you can see I'm going to just make those hairs that are invisible show up a bit more. So I've not done a lot. That's just a few strokes. I'm going to show you on this side as well. So I'm going to, hopefully I'm going to make sure you can see that. I'm going to do these small strokes. This Collection pencil is particularly good for this. And try and get the colour that's near to you. As I say, on that Maybelline, I got the colour completely wrong. But for me now, because I'm bleach blonde, the colours that I use, I can't use a dark brown anymore. So I look for a light brown or a dark blonde. Some people do a taupe colour. So you can see I'm colouring those top ones. I'm hoping you can see this, guys. And then from where my lift area is, which is right here, I'm going to create those, that brow. I've gone a bit over there, so I'm just going to smudge that out with my spoolie. Okay. So for me, that's enough. Now, obviously, some people might want it thicker, and that's great. Then you go underneath and you can create a bit extra line. But as I say, no going over where the hair is naturally growing. Now, what I wanted to show you now is a really brilliant product that e.l.f. sell. And this is their Brow Wow. And I've got this. This is called Brow Wow Tinted Gel. And I like this. And this is really good for... I buy all my products. Nobody gives me anything. So, because I'm not famous. I only say what's good, right? This is good, especially if you have a gap. So the reason this is good, and there are other products out there like it that I haven't tried, is because it's got bits of hair in. So if you've got a bald spot, it's great. So what I'm going to show you, because I've just done a really light pencil, I'm going to show you, I'm going to have to use an extra little mirror underneath here, so I make sure I'm showing you the right thing, but I'm going to come in. If you go through gently, as you can see, because it will happily load a bit of this gel on. It's actually quite useful to use the end. If you go through, you can darken up. This is brunette, so it's a little bit darker for me, but it's good. But what you can do is create extra hair. Now, I'm really being careful not to go over what I've already drawn, but can you see that that's creating a much better definition, and it really frames the face and it helps to lift up. That's helping to lift up what I've got. Okay, and I'm going to do the other side. Oh gosh, that's a clump a bit on the end, so we don't want that, just in case we put it in our eyebrow. So I'm going and brushing that up. Now, because this is a gel, you don't then need to fix it with a clear gel. If you don't use this and you just use pencil, then a clear gel is a really good idea, because for one, it'll help you stay in place. Now, all the kids are talking about laminating their brows, and that's basically when you put a gel on it and then you stick it to the skin, and it makes it really sort of hairy looking. It looks really jagged, and that's great, but it's going to go out of fashion about now, so you can pack that in. It doesn't look good for us either, so it's not for us. Right, us oldies, I mean, when I say us. Now you can see I've splodged, so what I'm going to do is get there we go, I've got this brush ready. I've got a lovely brush here. This is one of my sort of flat brushes, but not too flat, and so it's really good at just cleaning up any splodges, which are like that, and some above there, and a little splodge there. As I say, after that, I would then go in, if it wasn't using this gel, with a clear setting brow gel. Another thing is, though, that if you don't have the money to do that, and you have some soap, use some clear soap on a spoolie. I don't know whether I brushed them through. Did I brush them through with my spoolie? I did before we started filming, so sorry if I didn't show you that. But if you've got some clear soap, you can add a little bit of clear soap with some water, a tiny amount, and use that, and then it will dry, and then the soap will keep it in place. But only use clear soap. Don't use creamy soap, because else you'll get bits of white in your eyebrow. Won't look good. I think I've covered everything there. If anybody's got any questions, then please let me know. And so this is the how to make your eyebrows look fuller. But if I've missed anything, let me know, and I'll re-record it, and I hope you like it. Over the weekend, I'll do another how-to. If there's anything you're desperate for, then just let me know, and I will get on to the next how-tos that you're interested in. But other than that, I'm going to put this on Instagram, and I hope you can then find it on YouTube and subscribe to my channel on there. It'd be really helpful. So I just want to spread the message, because all of the YouTubers I see in my age group all have Botox and fillers, and the same rules do not apply to those of us who do not have it. It's all great. I mean, you know, if you do have it, you can also learn, but the same rules don't actually apply to those without it. So I just think there's just got to be somebody who's happy with wrinkles in your corner. I'm happy with my wrinkles. It's good. It means I've smiled. So you're all beautiful. I love you all. And thanks. And hopefully you'll join me and subscribe to my channel so I can grow it above the few lovelies that follow me already. All right. Lots of love to everybody. Bye.